Okay. Mature content. Saros first. What the hell?
Every time the sun dies, time stretches and tears.
Scan for Soltari signals.
Oh,
Signal
right into
corrupted.
gameplay, dude.
Approximating.
Oh, I see an improved
Is that
minimap.
the thing from the ridge?
Confirmed.
You better stay out of my way.
Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. How's it going? I'm Gregory Loudon, Creative Director at Housemarque. Today we are thrilled to show off this first look of gameplay for Saros running on PS5. Saros builds on Returnal's award-winning action and tells the emotional and haunting story of Arjun Devraj's drive for answers on the shape-shifting planet of Carcosa.
Particle effects, yes.
Here we show off one of our exciting combat features, the Soltari Shield. By holding R1, you can defend yourself and absorb projectiles.
I will use that a lot. Dude.
By absorbing projectiles, you can now hit back hard using your power weapon. By holding the adaptive trigger on L2, you'll be able to destroy enemies using Eclipse-driven weaponry.
Soltari holocache detected.
Mark it on the map.
Here is a Soltari hololog, where you can learn more about lost Carcosa.
I'll try to forget.
Hold up for me. I will find you. I promise.
Oh! Jesus.
This is Second Chance, where you can be revived on first death to get straight back into the action. Second Chance is part of our permanent progression systems, which means you will always come back stronger.
So you have to specifically gain that upgrade to use it. Those better not be eggs. Okay, I think they're just rocks. Oh!
The sun is forever.
We hope you loved that first look at gameplay. We're looking forward to revealing more on our mysterious and moving story and our amazing ensemble cast of NPCs in the coming months. Next year is when you'll be able to play Saros on PS5 and enhanced for PS5 Pro. Thanks for watching. We can't wait to share more from all of the team working on Saros.
Saros. Oh! Dude, it looks way more intense than Returnal. Maybe that's just me, but this is crazy. Did you see that? Golly. Yeah, it looks like they just took the dials and cranked it. March 20th, dude. Okay. For a second, my brain went May 20th. What are you doing? But March? Okay. 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 I think that can work. I like how they're showing us when the broadcast is as if we're not already watching it. Oh, yeah. The new game from
want to deploy her?
Zome.
You cannot be serious.
I did not have this on my
Cascade
list.
is one of our most highly trained operants.
She's been shelved for 5 years. The parties marked her as a failure.
She won't have to do it alone. Her old squad is still out there.
I thought they'd all been ripped to shreds.
Probably. But she can scrape what's left of them back together. Lead them to their deaths all over again.
And what if she butchers it like last time?
We'll do what we always do. Throw more assets at the problem. We have plenty more.
I guess. She's a pathetic, fragile embarrassment. And her methods are so unhinged.
But they get results, no?
Long-range missiles get results.
Show a little faith. We're at the end of history. Everything that could go wrong already has.
Okay. Okay. Oh. Nate the Hate was right. Flight Simulator is coming to PlayStation. I love me some Flight Sim. I'm gonna be real. I love it. Am I weird? My wife says I'm weird for this. Whenever I'm about to travel somewhere, like on a trip, I go into Microsoft Flight Sim and then I fly around that place to get a feel for it. Is that weird? I think that's normal. I think that's kind of cool. Like I was headed to Copenhagen. So I like load into Microsoft Flight Sim with like a helicopter and I flew around Copenhagen. And like same thing when I went to Prague. I wanted to see what Prague was like, you know, like seems resourceful to me, but my wife's like, that's weird. December 8th. Okay, welcome to the family. Flight Sim's awesome. Yeah, see, I think it's normal. Okay, you guys make me feel better. Oh, they're bringing VR support later.
Hostiles inbound. 100 meters in closing.
I got 2, east side.
Moving right to left.
I got 3 west side. Frame shoot. On the T of execute.
What is this,
3,
Redfall 2?
2, 1. Execute.
Ah, Battlefield.
The world as it's commonly known has crumbled.
What did you just say about Battlefield? How dare you?
Gone.
Dagger, this is Pax's ballsiest play yet.
If they succeed, they will have secured the most strategic rock in the history of warfare. Want to help our friends take back this rock? Hoorah!
Hoorah!
We're playing a dangerous game, no doubt about it. Wouldn't be Dagger without insurmountable odds.
The whole world's gonna look different now. Just takes a little shake of perspective.
Gotta love a challenge.
Oh, buddy!
Stand by for re-attack call.
Light them up! Hold on!
Dude.
Kate will pay for this.
But we don't know how high it goes.
trying to start a war with the CIA?
They blew up the whole building.
Fucking question.
This is it. I know what I gotta do.
Dude. That's worth getting hyped about. Did you see the like fake reactions to the other like COD stuff?
Sean
Not even
and I
close.
are back to share news and release dates for games coming to PS5.
Okay.
But first, thanks to EA and Battlefield Studios for that new look at the single-player campaign for Battlefield 6.
Yeah.
It launches October 10th.
She has a
on
great
PS5.
presenting voice.
Now, let's celebrate one of my favorite games of all time, which is marking its 25th anniversary this year.
Oh.
Deus Ex returns. This PS5 remaster is a collaboration between Eidos Montreal and Aspyr, the studio behind remastered classics like Tomb Raider and Soul Reaver.
It's on its way back to the people, and you can't do a damn thing about it.
You play as JC Denton,
Don't tell me you're going to wear
an augmented operative working to uncover the truth.
Vision is augmented.
This new version adds enhanced visuals, overhauled controls, and support for key PS5 features like haptic feedback.
Oh, that's baller. New controls
Deus
helps
Ex
a lot.
influenced a generation of RPGs with its emphasis on choice and consequence. No two playthroughs unfold the same. Deus Ex Remastered arrives on PS5 early next year.
Sweet.
It's almost Halloween, and you know what they say, everyone's entitled to one good scare.
Dude, I think this was a Nate the Hate thing again.
Death comes to Haddonfield in Halloween the Game, a tribute to the John Carpenter classic. The team at IllFonic invites players to an asymmetrical horror sandbox where you can play as a civilian survivor or Michael Myers himself. In each game, it's up to you as survivors to save these hapless townfolk or to hunt them down as Michael Myers. He possesses unique abilities like shape jump, allowing him to move around the map unseen and pop out where you'd least expect him. Playing as a civilian, it's up to you to lead townsfolk to safety, find a phone, and call the police for help. Civilians can also scavenge for gear and weapons to help them survive when they inevitably cross paths with the unstoppable Michael Myers. Become the boogeyman or protect his victims when Halloween the Game launches on September 8th, 2026.
Dude, they're announcing it a year early?
Two big announcements from 11th Hour Games.
That's crazy.
First, their hit action RPG, Last Epoch, is in development for a PS5. This celebrated dungeon crawler is known for its extensive skill customization, deep and rewarding loot system, and massive time-traveling world. You'll battle through the past, taking down gods and toppling cursed empires to save the world from its ruined future. As for that second announcement, Last Epoch's first major expansion, Orobis, will arrive at the same time as the upcoming PS5 release. The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is an open-world RPG based on the beloved Japanese series, offering a vast single-player campaign and multiplayer areas where cooperation and exploration go hand in hand. Follow in the footsteps of Tristan, the Prince of Britannia, and play an original story you can experience only in the game. Capture creatures.
There you go. I still can't get over how they revealed the Halloween game. He says like, oh, we're about to hit the spooky time. And they're like, yeah, next year. It just, I was ready for them to be like, it's out next week.
Or step beyond the open world to tackle dungeons with a team of up to 4 other players. In a multiverse that transcends time and space, original heroes join forces with beloved characters from the series to embark on a grand adventure.
I kind of run like that guy on the left. I don't know if you saw that, but...
Venture out alone or with friends when the Seven Deadly Sins Origin arrives on January 28th.
Two iconic characters finally meet in Sonic Racing Crossworlds, launching on PS5 tomorrow. Mega Man and his trusty vehicle, the Rush Roadster, join the lineup as part of the Mega Man DLC pack that arrives early next year. But they're not alone.
I genuinely have no idea. Do these games sell well? I see them and they seem like games you would get to play like on a GameCube built into McDonald's. You remember growing up and they had the GameCubes in McDonald's in the like play center? And it was like the one cool thing you could go to. These seems like the games that you would play at McDonald's waiting for your chicken nuggies.
As part of the season pass and digital deluxe edition.
Probably
Early
like
unlock
fun.
period is already underway, so digital deluxe edition owners can get into Sonic Racing Crossworlds right now.
Up next, 2 announcements from Koei Tecmo Games, including a release date for Nioh 3.
Koei Tecmo, okay. Let's
It
see.
is I who will be Shogun. Kurimatsu, why?
Professor
You never
Team Ninja.
understand what it means.
I am Himiko. On my honor as queen, I shall defeat Hiroko.
My timeless friend, I trust you. Nothing will stop me from becoming Shogun.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
To rule, one must prove their might.
The light of hope lies unseen at the end of time. Go now!
You wish to become Shogun that badly?
Maybe you don't want it enough. What makes a Shogun anyway?
Takachio! Strength and superiority are what make a Shogun, and I have both!
Strength alone is not enough to end this war!
Nioh 3. Coming out early February too, dude. A lot of games are starting to stack up in the first few months. Let's try to stay away from GTA. Get in there in like January, February, March. Wow.
予定通り蜀の陣を炎に沈めます反撃を開始するぞ戦場ゆえ武をもってお答えいたそう俺が最強である証明してくれるわ
Dynasty Warriors 3 Complete Edition Remastered. Okay. It's okay, guys. They're getting the remasters out of the way. And the horror games from next year out of the way.
Another world snuffed.
I don't want to hear it. I know what you guys just saw. Keep it together. I don't want to hear any uppies. I don't want to hear any of that.
Our focus.
I like the one comment that's just nice.
To save this world, our current world.
Need I remind you that tampering with history.
This is why I hit the chat. Okay. Oh, buddy.
It's time I faced my past. Let's go.
Today, you'll pay your dues!
What a boss fight. Code Vein 2, January 30th. Dude, all of these are sounding, except for Halloween. It sounds like they're all trying to stack up in the first chunk of next year. That's crazy.
Back in June, we debuted Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, right here on State of Play.
Today, we're joined by the game's director, followed by news from other special guests who are joining us just as Tokyo Game Show kicks off in Japan.
皆さんこんにちは。ファイナルファンタジータクティクスイバリースクロニクルズのディレクター前広です。プレイステーションで発売したオリジナルのファイナルファンタジータクティクスから30年近く経った今でも多くの方がこのタイトルをお気に入りの一本として挙げてくださっており、オリジナルスタッフの一人として大変嬉しく思っています。今回イバリスクロニクルズという新しい形で再び皆様にお届けできることに我々もワクワクしています。フルボイスや難易度調整などファンの方はもちろん、これまで遊んだことがないプレイヤーの方にも快適に遊んでいただけるように
It is cool they got one of the original guys to come back for it.
Do not feign concern for me. I see your words for what they are.
どなたでも楽しんでいただける内容となっておりますので、ぜひ遊んでみてください。それでは発売をお楽しみに。
September 30th. Got 1 week.
Sept ファンクルさん、いよいよ発表できる時が来ました。はい。タイトル名はレッド・イット・ダイ・インフェルノです。
なるほど。ということはレッド・イット・ダイの正統後継作品ってことですね。はい。
開発チーム頑張ってます。このゲームは近接アクションとローグライトを軸に PVPVE の仕組みを取り入れたいわばエクストラクションアクションゲームとなっています。プレイヤーは地獄門と呼ばれる巨大な穴を探索するレイダーとなり、たくさんの恐ろしい怪物や他のプレイヤーのレイダーたちが入り乱れているフィールドを探索し、踏破を目指します。
今度は地獄なんですね。
はい。探索で手に入れたアイテムを持ち帰るため無事生還したいところですが、死亡すると全てロストしてしまいます。
So it's another extraction
だけで
game.
はなくキャラクターのボディすらロストします。
相変わらず理不尽だね。
はい。レイダーたちは探索とボディの入れ替えを何度も何度も繰り返し、一番強い自分を作り上げてどこまで潜れるかを競うのが
Dude, this just reiterates for me like the whole thing where it's like Sony executives think that extraction shooters are going to be the next like battle royale, so they keep spending money on them. But I just don't see it, man. 10 minutes left, you're right. Shueisha Games, okay. Well, they're gonna have something to finish it out with. But yeah, this is why I was telling people like don't get your hopes up for Bloodborne 2. You know, like at this point I'm like Wolverine. I'm still feeling pretty good about that. Horizon, like I said, I think we don't see till early next year. And then Intergalactic, I think we also don't see, but I like the art style. It's really cool. Oh, that's really cool. It's like a bunch of pages laid out. Oh, and the page fell? Dude. That's genuinely really cool. Wow. Wow.
デスクワークスディレクターの藤井智です。
集夜社ゲームズプロデューサーの山本です。
完全新作クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンド、世界初公開映像いかがでしたでしょうか。本作は洋館を訪れた編集者が終わらない物語が描かれた原稿用紙にとらわれてしまい、そこから脱出をするという探索型 2D アクションアドベンチャーゲームとなります。
手書きのペン画というアートスタイルをベースに奥の深いダークファンタジーとして皆さんにお届けできる予定です。終わらない物語がテーマですが、開発はしっかりと終わらせます。
クロノスクリプトエンドレスエンドは2026年発売予定です。さらなる続報をお楽しみに。
Yeah, that's really cool. Very unique. I've been playing these. This, yeah, Zaum's game looks baller.
Today,
Crimson
a
Desert.
new chapter in this land's history shall be written.
Yeah, buddy.
By our own hand.
We fight those who wield power to prey on the weak. Beasts who think themselves men. That is what it means to be a Greyman. The time has come to do what we believe to be right. Cliff, seek out your Greyman comrades. Uncover the truth that lies within. And let your heart speak without fear.
In the end, all will come together as one. We fight for the future of all. Sound the horn of our final battle. Fight! Fight for Pywell!
Your fight is not for revenge, nor glory, nor pride.
This is your hour.
Remember who you are, and let it guide your path. For at the end of it, you will find the answers you seek.
March 19th. Lock it in. Dude, March is gonna be crazy. Desktop speakers. I will say, Sony does make pretty good speakers. They do make pretty good speakers. I don't know how good these are gonna be, but they're usually pretty good with sound. Never ever use that. Like, seriously, the idea of using AI noise reduction and stuff in desktop speakers gives me an aneurysm. Don't ever do that. It's a great way to ruin the quality of your audio. That's cool. They pair with that. That's fun. You can drive your wife crazy. Having them be portable and like removable is also very interesting. So they make it so you can take them off the charging pads. I wonder how often you would even do that.
Hi everyone, I'm Brett Elston.
And I'm Kristen Zatani.
That was your first look at the Pulse Elevate wireless speakers, which bring the PlayStation audio and chat experience to your desktop with planar magnetic drivers and PlayStation Link wireless technology. Visit PlayStation blog for even more details.
Now, let's check in on what's next for PlayStation Plus. Up first is the October monthly games lineup. The creepy and captivating Alan Wake 2 arrives just in time for spooky season, with Goat Simulator 3 and Cocoon rounding out the list. These all arrive for PlayStation Plus Essential members on October 7th.
Sweet. Everyone should play Alan Wake. Do that.
Remember me? Yeah. You remember me.
I swear to God, if it's a last
this
remaster.
Friday, September 26th. As
Okay.
part of Naughty Dog and PlayStation's annual celebration of this beloved series, we are thrilled to confirm the addition of The Last of Us Part 2 to the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
We don't let anybody stop
Oh, yeah.
us.
Come out and fight! For PS5 members, this includes The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, the definitive way to experience Ellie and Abby's story alongside...
I honestly did not realize it wasn't already on there. I thought it was already on there, but okay, cool. was like, if they're doing a remaster of a
PlayStation
remaster,
Plus Classics
I'm
catalog
gonna
is
scream.
extra exciting for fans of fighting games and the number 3. Tekken 3 from the original PlayStation
Oh,
and
wow.
Soul Calibur 3 from the PS2 are coming to the service later this year.
That's fun.
Also arriving this year, another all-time classic from the PS2, Tomb Raider Anniversary.
Wow.
And up next, a special message from the creator behind one of PlayStation's most iconic franchises.
These trailers always have copyrighted music in them. I don't know why it's car stuff specifically. Cars and sports always have copyrighted stuff. Like every single time. That is crazy. 100 million units is ridiculous. A new controller. God of War 20th Anniversary Edition controller. Okay. Now what about the game? Maybe. Maybe.
Been fighting longer than I can remember.
Yeah, buddy! Ooh.
I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me.
Oh!
But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run. Death's always waiting. Just not for me. Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
I Marvel Wolverine. Oh, fall of next year. Pretty much in line with what we thought. It's more stylized than I thought it would be, but it looks good. Really, really gory. I appreciate it.
The question that comes up a lot to us at Insomniac Games is, are you going to make a Wolverine game that is as violent, as visceral as the character in the comics? Yes. Working with Wolverine is interesting because part of the route to who he is that he's an unreliable narrator. He has gaps in his memory. So Wolverine doesn't really remember a lot of his life, and that's got to be an extremely frustrating aspect.
He's this ball of rage and fury, but then he could turn on a dime, and he could be very, very kind and tender in the next moment.
When we're casting for someone like Logan, what we're looking for in character traits are someone who can convey a lot with very little being spoken.
When you have that first moment that we show in gameplay, there's so much emotion that you can feel behind his eyes. He looks relentless, he looks gritty, he looks angry, but also he looks maybe a little sad.
That level of acting and being able to just deliver that performance with believability across both spectrums was something Insomniac, ourselves, we all agreed he's the one. We don't need to see anybody else.
Hey, I'm Liam McIntyre, and I play James Logan Howlett in Marvel's Wolverine. That's not bad. That one sort of works. Fans out there know what Wolverine is, who he is. My job is to try and find the essence of who Wolverine is, especially as he applies to our story. People hurt him, people take from him, people betray him. He still fights for people who can't fight for themselves. It's one of the greatest honors of my life, one of the biggest responsibilities I've ever had, and one of the coolest things I've ever got to do.
The entire game is built around staying true to the Wolverine experience.
And then how do we want to put our Insomniac stamp on that? How do we want to put our own spin and creativity, but still give something new and fresh the fans are going to be excited about?
It's the full package. It is a level of detail that we've never been able to do before.
You could see it in the trailer. You can see pores. You can see blood in between the little lines of his teeth. I love the attention to detail.
It's exciting that we're going to be able to bring that kind of fidelity to players.
Wolverine is a character who goes to many places through the comics.
You'll see the Canadian wilderness, you'll see Japan.
There's a shot where Logan is sliding down that rooftop and you can see the breadth of Madripoor and Lowtown.
It's always nice teasing the depth and the amount of characters that we'll be seeing in the game. Omega Red makes an appearance, Mystique is there, and there are some hints to other characters that fans of Wolverine will recognize for sure.
Another visual element of Marvel's Wolverine is the blood. The blood tech that was put into this game is pretty phenomenal.
There's a part in the trailer where Logan jumps down and then he does the claws up through the face. That one I thought maybe was going to be taking it too far, but I am so glad that we have it. It looks fantastic.
Wolverine's combat, making that special, making that feel like him, making it feel different to anything else you've played, that's a tough job. What's so cool for me is there was this one section of the game I got to try. It was just visceral and immediate and so incredibly satisfying, and I was like, this is gonna be amazing.
We're pretty excited about the artwork that we're using on the cover. It's dynamic, it's rough-edged.
You notice it doesn't look like our past games. It has a sense of urgency and forward movement and rage and fury, and that's Wolverine.
One of the cool things about Insomniac is they are probably the most collaborative group of people I have ever worked with. They make you feel part of their team. That's not something you always get.
We've been in a creative collaboration with Insomniac Games and PlayStation for over a decade now. We've made some of the greatest superhero games of all time, and that was always the goal, making games that are timeless.
I think fans are going to be excited, but I'm also really excited about it because I'm really proud of what we made. We are focused on making the best Wolverine game ever.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games and the Wolverine team especially, we want to thank you for taking time to watch our trailer. We can't wait to show you more in spring of 2026.
Oh, buddy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Real quick, if you want a free PS5, or a chance to get one, I should say, go to the link tree in the description. Enter the giveaway for this month. It's free to enter. At the end of the month, I pick a winner. You get a PS5 Pro. Why not? Do it. It's free. Do it, loser. No, this is international. Read subpoint, like rule number 16, if you want the full explanation. But international, you can enter as well. You sure can. Biggest things, of course, Wolverine looking really, really good. I'm glad to see that they are doubling down on it. It definitely is going to be very different from the previous games, and based on the leaks, I'm guessing it's going to be like a good bit shorter. I'm guessing it's probably one of those like maybe 10 to 15 hour games. That seems to be kind of the sweet spot of what they're looking to do recently. Chronoscript looked really good. I'm excited to see what Zaum is doing because Disco Elysium was amazing, so that's going to be interesting. Other stuff like, you know, Saros also looks really good. It looks way more intense than Returnal did. Way more intense, which I mean, I'm here for it. I appreciate it, but way more intense than Returnal. Maybe I'm just used to Returnal, so it seems more intense than it actually is. But overall, I think a pretty solid show. And they said that they would share more in the spring. That to me makes me think that we are going to have a separate state of play, probably in like maybe March-ish, something like March or April. And we'll get a look at the God of War project, which might even shadow drop for all I know. But we'll finally get a look at that and go from there. As for specifics on Wolverine, I think what I'm trying to put my finger on, like what it is that makes it look different. And I think part of it is that they are doing, I think it's a sharpening filter, I think is what it is. This is also, it looks to be running at 30 frames. And basically what's happening, you can kind of see it if I zoom in here. When the second frame hits, the image resolves a little bit. So you can see these are 2 different frames. Motion's only 30 frames, but it's being exported and rendered at 60, and the second frame is resolving detail and shadows. And so I think it just makes it look kind of extra grainy. And I think that's what I'm seeing, because there's just something about it that comes off looking just a little crunchier. I don't know how to put it into words, but it just looks a little bit different. Like, not necessarily bad. It's just, it makes it look more sharpened and stuff like that. Maybe it's also like a reduction in the motion blur, because here you can see like his leg stays very, very sharp all the way through this movement while his arm is blurred. So I don't know what it is, but there's something. An IGN editor did it. Dude, it's funny you mention IGN, because just earlier today, I saved this, hold on. Just earlier today, one of you guys posted this. Oh no, did they delete it? I think they deleted it. Bummer. One of you guys posted a video on our Discord server, and it was IGN put up a video this morning, and it was so screwed up. It was like 20 seconds into the video, it just randomly froze. And then after that, like the audio just cut out halfway through the video. It's like, guys, IGN, you can't even put a video together. So they got bullied in the comments of that video, and they unlisted it, and it was funny. It was funny. As for the anti-spam, you guys are mentioning the anti-spam measures. If you're getting an anti-spam pop-up when you're trying to enter the giveaway, we've noticed problems with a lot of like browsers that have ad blockers or VPN stuff, because it's trying to prevent people from entering like 20 times, which has been a problem in other giveaways. So the easiest workaround is to just use your phone. Use your phone and use your phone's browser. And if you're still having problems, disconnect your Wi-Fi and just rely on cell service. That works wonders. But overall, I mean, I think to wrap all this up, I think it's looking, you know, Wolverine's looking really good. Again, I'm glad to see that they are not holding back, because I was like, if they try to do a PG-13 Wolverine, I'm out. Like, what are we doing? You can't do PG-13 Wolverine. It's Wolverine. You got to go crazy. And it seems like they really, really are. So I'm excited to see that. As for other stuff, I mean, I think the rest of the show was not bad. And it did have the one heavy hitter at the very end. As with all these games, especially with PS5 Pro stuff, I think it is over sharpened, or maybe it's a filter they're putting over it. Because like, look at the grain on top of the rooftops. I think this is a pisser issue. I think this is pisser tech freaking out. It's not gonna be able to see it with the stream like that. I think this is pisser tech being stupid. Because see, it's like even between frames, it's freaking out. Maybe it's like an encoding issue, because parts of the frame are sharp. These parts are sharp, and then these blur out. And then they sharpen on the second frame. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the deal is. How dare you disrespect Pisser? Yeah, dude. Pisser tech, man, it's just not great. It's just not great. But overall, I think it was a solid show. A couple things like I would have liked to have seen more of course. But overall, I think they did a good job, and I'm pretty happy to see it. And you know, they're keeping some stuff in their back pocket. So yeah. Overall, pretty good. Pretty good. I'm so ready for Crimson Desert. Me too, dude. I just hope it runs well. Like, I hope it runs well. I know it's probably not going to, but I really, really hope it runs well. We'll see. Less anime. Honestly, the thing with the anime games and the, like, I don't know what you call them. There's like a specific name for them. I can't remember. But they're like anime-esque games. Those have a big audience in Japan, and it's often easy for us as Westerners. Most of my audience is in the Western hemisphere. Or Western, you know, countries. We can sometimes have a very much like all eyes on me. It's all me all the time. But these shows are also about appealing to the Japanese audience, which is a huge component of Sony's business. So it's not a shocker. It's not always about us, you know, just because they may be putting out a game that's not specifically targeting us. Doesn't mean it's necessarily bad. It's just not for us. And it's literally Tokyo Game Show, and they're doing Tokyo Game Show at the same time, and they're trying, a lot of the stuff they showed is also being shown at Tokyo Game Show, and they're doing previews and demos and stuff there. So yeah. Crimson Desert removed some of the excessive particle effects. Yeah, I think like if they can tone it down a little bit, it'll help it run way better. They just kind of dialed all of it up for some of those early trailers, and I'm like, guys, you can chill. You can chill. Most of us will try to turn those down anyways because they're kind of flooding the screen.
He took my thing.